searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I've looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, nobody greater than you. Nobody greater. Can everybody put your hands up there? Oh, nobody greater than you. Oh, nobody greater. Oh, nobody greater. Nobody greater than you.
Greetings to the Makopila management, the principal. I normally say the founder and the principal, and she doesn't want the first one. The founder and the principal of Makopila, Umamungobane. That sounds nice. Sounds so very nice. Megan. Our greetings to all the guests. Where Makopila wanamhlanje, the team kakhulukazi yase Makopila. I would like to borrow amazwi kababa uManyathi ukuthi you guys are doing the best, and congratulations for 10 years. 10 years. 11 years. Okay, we have to change that. Yeah, congratulations. And now I remember with the other year we were saying 10. Yeah, congratulations. It's a milestone. It's a milestone, ladies and gentlemen, for that. I want to congratulate Abafundi Base Makopila. You chose right to take that initiative, to take that program, Yase Makopila. I know what many people, Bafundisi, I can see Umfundisi Pagati Kwetu, Isihlobo Sethu. I see Uguti, he has spoken just before me. As a pastor, first, I've seen they believe, because when you're a pastor, you lead the community. Many people think such programs, Bab Manyati, they are not, I want a university. And I was blessed with 2 kids, and it's my first time sharing this, but I am gonna give you 3 points that I sit down. I was blessed with 2 kids that I sit with them and I ask them, what is it that you wanna do when you grow up? My son says, I wanna be a businessman, I wanna own hotels. Then he told me that when he was 10 years. So from there, as a parent, Bazali, my duty now is to train him ngendlela okuyoba yakhe ukuze ukuthi mase khulile angasuki kuyona. He has already shared iphupho. So umsebenzi wami ungafuni lawyer mina engahluleka ukuba yiyona. Ungafuni ba udokotela mina engahluleka iscience, is to cultivate him, support him to his dream. And one of the things that I know, if you want to own hotels, he doesn't need to go to a university. He needs a skills development program. He needs a financial management program. He needs an office management program. And Mina, knowing that I can find that at Makopila, I am not looking, as I am planning for his education, I'm not thinking of Harvard College. I'm thinking of Makopila College, because it will give him what he needs in less than 2 years. I have a daughter, she just turned 21. She just graduated in one of the institutions like Makopila for a degree in fashion. When I asked her a few years ago, because she used to wake up in the morning from an early age of 8 and scratch and do a sketch of my body shape and something that I have to wear. So every time I would take a sketch sengane na 8 and a 9 and a 10 as she grew. and umthungu uzongithungela le phethini edwetshwe le ngane. When she was in high school, I asked her, Bazali, this is for us. I asked her, what is it that you want to do? She said, fashion. And I said, why? She said, I believe it's my purpose on earth, because when I'm fundis, you taught us at church that everyone has to find their purpose on earth. And when I explained what is purpose, I said it's something that you have passion of. It's something that you can do effortlessly. It's something that you can do even if ungakhokhelwanga, but you will find contentment. There is purpose. And she said, I do this and I'm not expecting any payment. Now I believe this is my purpose. Today, as I have arrived very on time, thank you very much. It's because I was helping her as she is interior decorating, and we are changing. We were painting from yesterday, me and her, with these nails, painting the walls. And today we were busy with the partitions. She is opening her space for business. Bazali, it is important that you guide your child. I remember in her first year, Makosi, if I'm not mistaken, and I spoke with you about this, she wanted to change because manje sefika lapha college. She discovered what in fashion design is not about ungena emshinini kuphela. It's not about sketching kuphela. There is graphics, there is all these things. Manje uthanda camera. So she now wants to detour and say, I'm doing camera. And that is when the tough love had to show up. And I said, purpose is fashion design, is not camera. Camera is part of it. It's one of the things you will do, but this is the focus. And that was tough love because her friends, all of them were detouring to that new thing that is coming in. Yeah, so I was like, I had to be that parent who is supporting you but giving you the tough love so that you can stay in line. Today she's 21, graduated, she's starting a business at age 21, and this is a girl who's not looking for a man to do things for her.
Amen.
Indaba iqala kumzali. Before izifike kumakhophila nothisha bakhona sibablame, iqala ukuthi umzali wenzeni endlini. And for us who are blessed to have to go to churches, it goes to church too. Ukuthi ufike ufunde enkonzweni. Ngoba mangabe uzofunda indaba yezitradi zegolide zasezulwini, zawuba nenkinga emhlabeni ngoba azikho emhlabeni. Emhlabeni khona impilo. Impilo inama potholes la emhlabeni. Yeah, impilo le. Man masoya esontweni siyele itradi okuphela ukuthi sohamba ngaso shibilika masifika kuzo. When we don't know gold on earth, we must be able to come with programs that will help us to extract gold on earth so that we won't have a problem with gold in heaven. By the way, I love heaven and I'm going there one day. I'm looking at fourth industrial revolution. Makopila, I'm looking at fourth industrial revolution Bafwetu as one of the things that I believe is taking us back to original God's intent about humankind. When God created us, Genesis 1, He said nothing about us is fukuza. No, he never said it's your fukuza emhlabeni. He gave us the reason of coming on earth, and He said is to have dominion on earth. Now, to have dominion, it means you are a king on your domain. So if you are on earth, you are inkosi ebambi bumgeti phakamise. But inkosi in the instructor, inkosi busa ngezwi, send the word. So voice recognition, open the gate. And the gate must open. That's a key. That's an original intent of God. So I want to believe whoever was thinking they are doing whatever to us, they are really taking us back to the original intent of God. And that is why then the scripture is right. All things work together for good to them that love the Lord. why am I saying this? God wanted us to have dominion, to subdue the earth, to replenish on earth, to be fruitful on earth, to conquer on earth. That's what God wanted us to do. Now look at the fourth industrial revolution, what it does. It makes machines to work for people. Not people working for people. Bafowethu ngesizulu. uNkulunkulu akakulethelanga emhlabeni ukuba uzoba isisebenzi somunye umuntu. uNkulunkulu akakulethelanga emhlabeni ukuthi uzobuswa ngelimi ongaluzwa omunye umuntu. Kodwa uNkulunkulu ukulethela emhlabeni ukuthi wena ubuse. So ngizokwenza neMarco Pillar in an education with difference. Ngizothola iskill esongenza ngiphume ngibuse imishini ilalele ukukhuluma kwami yenze okushiwo yimi hayi ukuthi mina ngiyoba isisebenzi somunye umuntu. So you are graduating today because there is a cry outside. The nature isn't groaning. It is looking for the manifestation of the sons. And who are the sons? Are people who believe I'm on earth to make a difference. I'm on earth to have dominion. I'm on earth to replenish. I'm on earth to be fruitful. Can I take this off? I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor. Now, look at this. Imshini izotshelwa yithini ukuthi sifuna ukudlala memne. Imshini kumele isilethele ukudla. Hayi ukuthi wena uyosebenzela umuntu umhambisele ukudla. So if we want to come to the full dominion or the full intent of God, we have to grab these opportunities about Marco Pillar mfundisi, even us, and see ukuthi yini engayifunda to develop my life so that I can be in a correct plan of God. Sanibonani. Omunye ufunde i-office admin noma ngithi management eMarco Pillar. It's not for you to go and look for a job. Unfortunately, I am sorry. I know someone else will say, go and look for a job that you are born with. To develop that skill that I have. I know I am born to talk. Guess what I am talking? And for me, talking is a skill. That is why I don't finish when I talk, but I put a comma. Because I am born to talk. It's my skill, it's me. Wake me up at night, I will wake up and talk. And believe me, I will talk sense because I am born to talk. Find what is it that you are born for and excel in it. Did I not go to school because I'm born to talk? No, I had to learn English so that I can be effective and talk to all nations. So I had to go to school. I had to go to school and learn mathematics so that I can know how to count the time. So that I don't know just talk. So I will be able to align myself as I talk. I look at my watch. I know minutes. I went to school. I had to go to school to learn accounting because talking for me is also my business. So I have to know the spreadsheet, the balance sheet, the expenses and everything, because if I have to go and talk, I know I have to look 1, 2, 3. These are my expenses and this is my income. So I have to spend what I have and not spend what I don't have. So every skill you have still needs you to go to school. Okay. There are protocols that you will never learn through your skill. Someone can be skilled. Khona umuntu okwazi ukwenza nakahle ikhanda umrobhozo mane, umrobhozo lento esiyenza ngaphansi kwale mpahla, umrobhozo. Ugood kumrobhozo but akanawo ama-etiquette. And lawo afundwe esikolweni. So mawufika ke ufuna wenzani? Khabani. Sisi ungathi unyakaza kakhulu. Iskill is khona umrobhozo muhle but awekho ama-etiquette abekumele wafunde esikoleni. Sure. So asisayi kuye umrobhozo wakhe umuhle. Sibalekela indlela akhuluma ngayo nathi communication skill iyafundwa eMarco Pillar. Sanibonani bagraduate. Ne. So sizo omunye uyawenza impela umrobhozo omuhle. Kodwa indawo mana asebenzela kuyona. Amahliphi manje, cleanliness ayikho. mangena ngazi isikhwama sami ngisibekaphi kanti ubezoyifunda ukuba tidy esikoleni ngoba emakhophini uyatshetsha umfundi ugqoka kanje umfundi ikhanda liba kanje sanibonani. So whatever skill you have, you still need school. And when you go to school, you're not going to school to learn for you. You go to school so that you can sharpen your skill, so that you can excel in your skill. There are 3 principles that I live by that I want to share with you of living effective on earth. As I have said, the mandate of you being on earth is for you to have dominion, not to be dominated, but to have dominion. But these are the 3 things that you must know. Number 1, I say time and chance happen to everyone. So then therefore, I don't subscribe into luck. I don't believe there is luck. I believe time and chance happens to them all. Which is the book that I refer to most of the time, but not the only book I read. In Bible, Ecclesiastes, I believe it was chapter number 9, yes, verse number 11. Utu Solomon, but he was the wisest man and he was the richest man, because there is no wisdom without riches, and there are no riches without wisdom. Sure. No, because umuntu wangakini wawini lotto, iwisdom ingekho. Why box awangena wini? I blew it. Because imali yafika kodwa wisdom yayingekho. So ama riches ahlaliswa wisdom. Futhi ama riches enziwa noma khiwa wisdom. So Solomon says, I have seen something under the sun. The race is not for the swift, the battle is not for the strong. Sure, so you can go to the battle even if you are not strong. Nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. I believe there is time and season for everything under the sun. If you are regretted today, you don't give up because you do not know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow may be your chance. Tomorrow may be your day. Can I repeat that? Namhlanje bangakuregreta kodwa uyekisa ukuthi uregretiwe uyaqhubeka uqhubekisa ukuthi kusasa kusangenzeka bekusuku lwami. Now this is what I do. I go back at home and I say, today was not my time. Today was not my chance. It was not yet my season. Tomorrow may be my season, because tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. So you don't get depressed because it didn't go according to your plan. Makosi will tell you she kept on applying gaseta. There are days like on abangamphenduli khona babamanyati. Amen. Amen babamanyati. I happen to know, I happen to go in prayer on those days when she's not getting any response. And she already have thousands of students in rural areas waiting for the program to start. But the program can't start because SETA has not responded to her mails, her calls. And when I sit with her, I will tell her, let's pray and wait for the season. Because we believe time and chance happens to them all. If she was like some of us, she would have given up. But she continued. And the reason you are sitting here today is because there is a woman who understood. I have to continue. Somebody say continue. Never forget that. Continue. I'm saying this. We regret to inform you that you were not the qualified incumbent. Oh, serious. When you go back, you say continue. What continue? Continue. In every sphere of your life, not only for umsebenzi, but every sphere of your life. If there is something that did not go according to your plan, it doesn't mean give up. It means continue. You have a chance to continue. The second one is that I want to give you today. This is how you will live effective on earth and be stress-free. Do all you can with all your might. And when you are done, leave the rest to God. Whether you're born again or not, do all you can with all your might. put a touch of excellence. Sure, put a touch of this and that. And when you are done, leave the rest to God. Leave the rest to God. Most people think they have answers for everything under the sun, which is not true. One brother shared with me that when he was in college, Bible school, there was this lecturer who normally when he asks about the thing, if I believe about fortune, that one for the serious. So this guy would mayambuza lecture yake, some of the questions about the things about the theology school, uthi lecture would say, I don't know. I don't know. Which one day wapuma or interact naye. But why do you always say you don't know? Aren't you supposed to know it all? And the lecturer said, I don't know everything. This is what I normally say, I don't know. Ask me, why is someone doing this and that? Why things are happening like this and that in your life? You are allowed to say, I don't know. Don't try to figure it out. Can I repeat that one? Don't try to figure it out. Some of you niyafunda, nineingane, ninabakwenyana, abanye bathenjiswa nkosi yami shiwa esigcawini. But when you try to figure out, you will go mad, you will be depressed, you won't sleep. The best thing is, I don't know. Finish and laugh. Move on with your life. I don't know. Why in drugs? I don't know. I don't know. Now my children are not eating drugs with my mouth though. I don't know. Don't know. Because when you try to figure out, why is this happening in your life, you will be depressed. Then you won't be effective on earth. So sometimes allow the I don't know. Because you don't have all answers in your life. But what you can do it with all your might. Do it with excellently. Do it, put all your strength. Even in Bible, uma sengiqedile mina ukuyayenza uma sengidadishe kahle ngangena kahle ngasikhuluma sonke isingisi ku-interview, I don't know why bengangiqashanga futhi I don't wanna know. Ngoba the moment ngiqala ngifuna ukwazi ngizotshelwa ngamanzi amnyama kababa nomkhulu kagogo ngasikhwiza nomzalo wayizala u-auntie nembeleke engahlanganiswanga ngithi ngiyayibuka ngemdala ngisho kwi-prem ngeke ngisangena. So it's best that I live my life knowing there are things I don't know. Can I shock you? There are things Christ in the Trinity of God that he does not know. The Bible says even the Son of Man does not know the hour. He will come back with uJesu akazobuya nini wahlula incandweni sikhali salese ubuya sanga wabuya. Please sit down. Because the Bible is clear that it's only God the Father who knows when he will come back. So even if Jesus kukhona izindanga zazi, why do you think fanele uzazi zonke izinto? The last one, I sit down. Thank you, Nomichi. Don't be hard on yourself. Please. Don't be hard on yourself. That's the last one. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't compete with anyone. Compete with who you were yesterday so that you can be better today. Don't be hard on yourself that to the peers, your sisters, your brothers are going fast than you. But compete with who you were yesterday and run your race. Drive on your lane. Drive with your speed. Yes, you are going where you have to go. Thank you. I love you.